Fullerton The Report, news, views, and info to go. I'm Dr. Lee Bentley Gonsalves.
And I'm Simon Fetterman.
And I'm Rebecca Guzman.
On today's show, we cover the news, views, and info to go here at the campus and in the local communities.
First up in our news segment, we will take you on the Titan tour around the campus, discuss topics such as Grad Fest and the children's programs offered at CSUF and the Irvine campus in our College Collage segment.
We'll take a look at special events happening at CSUF, such as the welcoming of the Korean ambassador, the ASI presidential election, as well as some stories from our campus and the local communities. What do you have coming up in Titan Talk, Dr. Bentley?
Well, this week, Rebecca, I sat down with the University Chief of Police, Dennis DeMaio, and we talked about what it takes to keep Cal State Fullerton students and the campus safe and secure.
Lastly, in the info to go, we will let you know about smoking restrictions on campus, give you some history on Cal State Fullerton's name with some Titan trivia, and of course, we'll leave you with the Titan tip of the day that will make studying a fun experience.
Now let's get started with the news and Alfred's Titan tour around the campus.
Thanks, Rebecca. The first stop on our tour is right in front of the bookstore, where Grad Fest was held. Soon-to-be graduates lined up for the 3-day event to take advantage of all the money-saving graduation packages for caps and gowns, announcements, photographs, and so much more. Students also received information on Alumni Association memberships, as well as deals on alumni clothing and accessories. Congratulations to the class of 2013. Our next stop is the Children's Center, where kids have a chance to learn a thing or two about art. This summer, the campus will be hosting a 2-week children's summer program that introduces children ages 7 to 14 to a variety of art forms including drawing, painting, printmaking, and crafts. Looks like college students aren't the only ones benefiting from CSUF. Next up is the Student Health Center, which is offering free vaccines to CSUF students in April. You can make an appointment online at the Health Center's website or by calling their offices. Over at the Titan Student Union, the accomplishments of CSUF's lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and ally students were celebrated at the 9th annual LGBT Lavender Pride Recognition Ceremony. The free event, which was hosted by the Multicultural Leadership Center, welcomed all students. Lastly, the Pollock Library has recently announced that it has extended its hours. Just in time for finals week, the library will be open until 11 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and it will now be open on Sundays from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Many students are pleased with the extension of the hours, saying that they are grateful to have more places to study on campus for finals. And that's it for this week's Titan Tour. Back to you.
Good tour and good report, Alfred. You know, I really like our tours because they take us to such interesting places that we otherwise would not see, and they're very beneficial to the campus and the community.
Very true.
I agree, Dr. Bentley. Coming up next in the news, we have our College Collage. Megan, what's going on at all the colleges and the Irvine campus?
Thank you, Simon. There's a lot to cover on today's College Collage. Recently, the Mahalo College of Business alumni hosted its 5th annual Angels Tailgate and Mixer at Angel Stadium. The event included a game ticket, food and drinks, and an autographed C.J. Wilson Angels hat. On top of that, students got the opportunity to network with alumni and business professionals before the game. The College of the Arts hosted the Grand Central Arts Center MFA Residence Exhibition. The Grand Central Arts Center houses 28 apartments, and of those, 26 are occupied by CSUF students. The exhibition features work by the artists that are currently residing at the Grand Central Arts Center. Recently, the College of Education hosted the Educational Research Symposium, along with the Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership and the college's Center for Research on Education Access and Leadership. Alejandro Gonzalez, a previous CSUF undergrad and now program specialist for migrant education program, said he wanted to do something more to make a difference in the educational lives of migrant families by focusing his efforts on not only providing high-quality educational support and services, but by also identifying ways migrant families have overcome obstacles to be able to educate their children. The College of Engineering and Computer Science is throwing an Engineering and Computer Science Tech Breakfast. Dan Tunnicliffe of Southern California Edison will present Advanced Off-Grid Generation Technology and Utility Regulation. The presentation will cover state law and a CSUF executive order requiring CSUF campuses to reduce energy consumption and set goals for energy independence. Free food, games, prizes, and opportunity drawings were certainly a hit at the recent Carnival of Change that was hosted by the College of Health and Human Development. Students were also able to connect with health and human development clubs and organizations and join in on other fun activities such as Zumba with the Dean, Pilates, and Tai Chi with the college's professors. Exploring human identity was the theme of this year's Humanities and Social Sciences Week. The week event was sponsored by the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Events took place in the Portola Pavilion of the Titan Student Union. Joshua Smith, assistant professor of physics, was awarded $450,000 from the National Science Foundation Early Career Award. The award is the highest honor from the National Science Foundation. The Irvine campus hosted the Dean's List recognition reception, which celebrated all the Irvine students who earned Dean's List honors during the fall 2012 semester. There were about 30 students who received a certificate in recognition for their hard work towards their academic studies. And that's everything that's going on in our colleges and Irvine campus this week. Back to you, Rebecca.
Wow, sounds like there's always something exciting going on in all of our colleges.
Sounds like there was a lot of free food, too.
Definitely.
And there is so much more happening here at Cal State Fullerton. Coming up on the report, we take a look at the views from our campus, and we'll also give you some info to go. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to Cal State Fullerton, The Report. News, views, and info to go. Simon, what do we have coming up in the views segment?
Next, we have Denise to start off our views segment. Denise, how are the presidents doing?
They're doing great, Simon. President Mildred Garcia recently helped welcome South Korean Ambassador Y.J. Choi in his visit to Cal State Fullerton to commemorate the 60-year alliance between the Republic of South Korea and the United States. As a guest speaker at the event, President Garcia showed that the CSUF community has been a great example of the unity between America and South Korea. She stated that Orange County houses the second largest Korean population of any county in the U.S. She also added that there are more than 200 international Korean students studying at CSUF. And since 2008, 50 students have studied abroad in South Korea. During his talk, Choi stated that the alliance between South Korea and the United States is very beneficial because it boosts the economy and keeps international peace. ASI President Dwayne Mason Jr. has been working to form a community engagement coalition with the mission is better to establish better relations between CSUF students and the Fullerton community. ASI plans to accomplish unity between the students and community through public relations, outreach programming, and meetings. Mason said that the community usually only comes in contact with the students when there are issues that arise, but he hopes to change that by showing the community all the great things that CSUF students accomplish. As for our campus views, the ASI presidential election of 2013 recently came to a close with presidential candidate Rahala Latif and vice presidential candidate Jonathan Leggett announced as the winners. Latif and Leggett edged out opponents Carlos Navarro and Kim Haycraft by just over 200 votes in the runoff election. The number of students who voted in this semester's initial election phase increased since last year by 39%. Candidates helped increase these overall voting numbers by setting up tables and reaching out to students more. Latif and Leggett hope to continue this increase in student involvement with their big plans for the future, including a push for electronic billboards around campus to increase recognition of events and club meetings. The 6th annual Veterans Appreciation Night will be hosted in the Titan Student Union this year. This event recognizes our graduating students, honors students who are deploying, and acknowledges all veterans within our campus community. It is meant to provide an opportunity for the community to celebrate and show its utmost appreciation for the veterans' service to our country. Mike Daduk, Executive Director of Student Veterans of America, will be the keynote speaker for this year's event. April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month here at CSUF, and several events are taking place for this cause, including the Clothesline Project. During this public event in the quad, women and men affected by violence can express their experiences and emotions by decorating a t-shirt hung on a clothesline and viewed by others. as a testimony to the problem of violence against women. Titan Recreation celebrates its 5-year anniversary of the opening of the Student Recreational Center. This semester, students, staff, and the local community were invited to attend festivities housed right in the front of the SRC, which featured light refreshments, tours around the gym, and guest speakers Jenny Chung, chair of the Titan Student Center's governing board, stated in the interview that Recreation Center provides a place for students to not only exercise and be healthy, but to gather with peers and make stronger personal connections. That's it for our President and Campus Views. Back to you.
Thanks, Denise. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what our new ASI president has in store for us for next year.
Me too, Rebecca. Next up, we have Sarah, who will be giving us the views in the community.
Thank you, Simon. The Washington, D.C.-based Education Trust recently completed the first ever analysis of federal net price data and discovered that Cal State Fullerton is a national leader in price, quality, and accessibility. CSUF is one of only 5 of the nation's 4 colleges or universities to be recognized for efficiently helping low-income students. The other 4 institutions that were recognized were Cal State Long Beach City, University of New York campuses Bear Rock and Queens colleges, and the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Mugo Nyaga, longtime associate professor of history and president at Cal State Fullerton, chapter of California Faculty Association, has passed away at the age of 75. Dr. Nyaga suffered from a heart attack and was taken into intensive care at St. Jude's Medical Center. Johann Bergtorf, chair and professor of history, said he will always remember Dr. Nyaga's passion for teaching students how to learn critically and teaching them fairly. He has left a great impact in his department through his research, teaching, and friendly personality. Back to you.
It is very unfortunate we have another tragic loss in our Titan family. Dr. Nyaga will be missed by everyone here at Cal State Fullerton.
He was a very inspiring figure and certainly made tremendous contributions to CSUF faculty, students, and the campus.
And now we have our Titan Talk. Dr. Bentley, what do you have in store for us this week?
Well, Rebecca, for our Titan Talk segment, I had the pleasure of sitting down with the CSUF Chief of Police, Dennis DeMaio, and we talked about what it takes to keep the students and the campus safe and secure. Let's hear what he had to say. Welcome, Chief DeMaio, and thanks for joining us today.
And thank you for having me.
So let's talk about the dedicated people that make up the University Police Department here, as well as some of the services and support that they provide.
Because some people don't realize we're 24/7. 24 hours a day there is an officer on duty prepared to take a call, a 911 call, or any type of complaint or inquiry. There's a crime prevention training. We have a crime prevention unit that I have to be proud. I'm so proud of. Recently, just recently, we were given permission that we can move part of our crime prevention unit into housing. This is going to be tremendous. Communication is going to be enhanced between the students and between the university police. We'll be able to train more, and what I mean by train more, give them more safety tips about their living on campus, how to protect their electronics, how to be aware of what's around them, why it is necessary to call us when they see something that is suspicious. So the crime prevention unit trains in bicycle safety, trains in just all around safety, how to protect yourself, how to stay in a lighted area when you're moving, talking and walking with friends, that type of thing. So the crime prevention unit, and now being based this month in housing, we should be moved in by, I would say, the end of the month.
Chief DeMaio, there's a lot of security supports here on campus that maybe people don't know about. What are some of the things that we have on our campus already in place that helps people stay safe and secure?
What we have is, first of all, we have a program, which I'm proud of. It's our CSO, Community Service Officer Program, and we hire between 20 and 25 students every year. And these are students that get out and they're in a uniform. They have high visibility, so if they see things occurring on campus, they could reach out to us. But they also do escort services. A professor works late in the evening and needs just give us a call, and we will come and we'll escort that person to their car or a student to their car. So that escort service is perfect. We also have the blue phones all over the campus in regards, all you have to do is pick it up and it goes directly to our dispatch. And once it's at our dispatch, whatever your problem is, we're going to send an officer. So that's helpful. And of course the cameras throughout the inside some of the buildings and inside some of the housing areas and throughout the campus, that keeps it safe for us because we're able to monitor those cameras, and other people, even through housing, could look at them and call us if they see a crime.
We've had a lot of drills here on the campus that we have emergency evacuations and tests. How important is it that employees as well as students and everybody here on the campus respond to those drills and actually participate instead of just thinking, well, this is just a drill?
It's so important that people follow the direction when that announcement is put out. Because the way you train is the way you're going to act. When we have that earthquake or we have that, could be fire, or it could be an active shooter situation, the way we train is the way we act, and that's the way lives are going to be saved. So that is imperative. And one of our primary, matter of fact, it's in my 5-year strategic plan, mine personally, to get more participation and more training and more drills and tabletop exercises on campus. The most important thing to me and to us at the University of Police, we get our information just a little bit too late. Students and staff and faculty will see something that they can tell right off the bat, it just isn't normal, it just doesn't, it's outside normality. But they wait too long to make that phone call. Sometimes when we talk to them, they think, well, we don't want to bother you. No, pick up the phone. If it looks unusual, we need to be made aware of it.
And if anybody wants to have more information about the police department and the services that you provide here at the campus, what would be a contact number for them?
It's 657-278-2515, 2515. And then that dispatcher, no matter what the problem will be, will put you in contact with our crime prevention, or even me. You could reach out to me.
We're so proud to have you here at the campus, and it's been a wonderful opportunity here for us to talk with you today, and we've enjoyed it very much. Thank you again for your
Thank
time.
you, Dr. Bentley.
Great interview, Dr. Bentley.
Thank you, Simon.
It sounds like the campus police department works very hard to ensure our campus safety and maintain campus security.
Stay tuned, because after the break, Info to Go segment will provide you with some valuable study tips that you can use during finals week.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextsstopwrecks.org.
Welcome back to Cal State Fullerton, The Report. News, views, and info to go.
Up next in our Info to Go segment, we'll have Esmeralda, who will answer your question about on-campus smoking.
Thank you, Rebecca. Smoking is a very controversial issue amongst college students. The question of whether or not smoking should be banned on campus has been asked for many years. But it seems that Cal State Fullerton's Academic Senate has found the answer to that. Currently, smoking is prohibited within 25 feet from any building on campus. This policy began in concern for employee and student health. It also was enforced to reduce the possibilities of any fires. Academic Senate Chair Jack Bedell supports the rule, saying, "Research has shown that a limit on smoking produces fewer health problems, absences, and more focus in the workplace. Though student smokers have adjusted to this policy, the limitation will soon be changed. An outright ban of smoking all over campus has been passed by the Academic Senate. Effective August 1st, 2013, this ban resulted from the initial concern for health and litter on campus. But it was further encouraged when policies were simply not being followed. Cal State Fullerton will be the first CSU to completely ban smoking on campus, and it will serve as a kickstarter for the rest of the CSU schools to promote student health and wellness. Though this is new for the CSU systems, UC schools have been working on the same mission since 2011 with similar policies implemented at their schools that will soon be expanded into making campuses smoke-free. Well, I hope that answers what you want to know about smoking. Back to you, Simon.
Thanks, Esmeralda. It's great to know that there is such a push for healthier campuses all around California. And now we have Curry with our Titan Trivia and Tip of the Day.
Thanks, Simon. Today on our Titan Trivia, I'm bringing it back to the first days of Cal State Fullerton. Did you know that when the university was founded as the 12th CSU in 1959, it was originally named Orange County State College? The name was held for about 3 years and was then changed to Orange State College in July of 1962. Later in 1964, the name of the school was changed for a third time to California State College at Fullerton. It wasn't until June 1972 that the final name change occurred and the school became known as how we all know it today, California State University, Fullerton. And lastly, we have our Titan tip of the day. Finals are coming up and many of you are extremely stressed out. Not to worry though, ASI feels your pain. That's why they will be hosting all-night study during the finals week. I encourage every student to take advantage of all these events and opportunities that are going on this week to help you study. One of the many features of all-night studies is that from Monday through Thursday, the Titan Student Union and Student Recreation Center are open for 24 hours, meaning rooms in these buildings are available for checkout so that groups can study all through the night and other things like that. Other great things that have been featured in this past are the Recreation Center's napping room, free massages in the TSU, and even a puppy petting room. That's right, a puppy petting room. ASI will also generously be giving out free food, Scantrons, Blue Books, and other goodies throughout the week. If that wasn't enough to help you keep your brain flowing for exams, the ASI website also provides students with study tips and strategies. So stay on campus during finals week to take advantage of all the best study experiences you will ever have. Hope this Titan tip will help you keep ahead of your classes this semester. Now back to you.
Thank you, Curry, for that useful Titan tip, and I'm sure there's lots of students that will be using that. ASI sure does take great care of its students, especially during finals week.
Well, I'm definitely going to use that tip during finals week. How about you, Simon?
Oh, I'll definitely be getting free food and maybe go pet some puppies.
Good for you, Simon, but be sure and study too.
Well, that's the news, views, and info to go on this week's Cal State Fullerton's The Report. I'm Rebecca Guzman.
I'm Simon Fetterman.
And from all of us here at The Report, we hope you enjoyed the program as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm Dr. Lee Bentley Gonzalez. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more news, views, and info to go on another Cal State Fullerton The Report. Have a great week.